Tracy Browning of the Primary General Presidency, and I have the privilege of being here with Sister Vivianna Amador, who is the stake primary president. And will you tell us what stake this is?
This is the San Rafael stake.
San Rafael stake. We had an amazing service activity with the primary children of the stake today. And I was really just impressed by the way that the children seemed to be really leading out in this. They were really taking the lead on this activity. Tell us how this was organized and what they were doing.
Well, we felt like it was really important for the children to be really active in the gospel. And in order to be active, and they need to lead. And part of leading is speaking out, saying prayers, introducing, and being able to do that, I really believe, helps them draw closer to the Savior, because that's what he did. He led and he brought in people and basically brought in the flock into our fold. And so we want to make sure that they have opportunities to do that, to be active participants.
I so agree with you. I think it's so important that, one, the children get that opportunity to use their discipleship in that way. We saw a lot of our senior primary members. This is like 8 years old and above. These are the ones who have made the covenant of baptism, and you see them really using their discipleship in ways that are meaningful in God's kingdom and in the church. So for their personal discipleship, it was an important part of them understanding that the gospel needs them and needs their talent and their time and their consecrated efforts in the kingdom. And I also love that those children who were also invited to participate, who may be baptized, who are maybe preparing for baptism, had that example, saw what discipleship looks like in their primary friends, just watching them lead, organize, and serve. It was such a powerful visual example of what discipleship in children looks like.
Absolutely. They cannot rely on our testimonies. They can be building their testimonies from the time they start reading their scriptures and spending time with their families and learning about the gospel. And then they get baptized, and that is their decision. They get baptized at 8 or when they're introduced to the gospel and feel that call to be baptized. And once we do that, the Spirit's with us and is able to express truthfulness, and when they're leading and they're following the Savior and leading, that testimony keeps growing, and the more that they're like the Savior, then the closer to Heavenly Father they'll be.
Thank you. Well, Sister Amador, thank you for everything that you and your presidency are doing to bless the lives of the Savior's youngest disciples.